um, for the next generation, man. And I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be around to see my kids get older and so on. So for my kids and stuff, man, um, it's really easy to make it in this life, right? Um, the old way is not working anymore. And I mean, because you could say that, like how we pay taxes to the government and so on. You could say that you could be loyal to your church and pay tithes and attend. It is not going to protect you. And I mean, um, if you get a second, go look up the guy called Myron May and stuff, man. I mean, he was really, from what I gather, he was a really prayerful person. It's kind of hard to use one video of him and capture his whole life, but I, I mean, I'm spiritual and I can't even pray like that dude, yo. And I'm saying, so I want you to keep that in mind and stuff. You could be very religious and stuff. You're still gonna be touched. You know what I mean? Um, and that's just the thing that there's no honor among thieves because when when that term was used, right, is that like if management make rules and stuff and break their own rules, it's because there's no honor among thieves, and I mean, and we all, even the mafia, even like if you could want to talk physical, carnal knowledge and stuff, man, even the mafia have rules. You know what I mean? Um, and they are of man. When you're talking of spirit now, you're talking like really powerful entities and stuff, supernatural entities and stuff. Okay, um, and they exist, and like they want to stay secret, and that's fine by me. Let them stay secret, but like if you want to stay safe out here, always keep in mind that there's spiritual entities, there's physical entities. In the physical entities now, there's boss, and bosses. In the spiritual entities, there's bosses, and bosses. You know what I mean? So like it's um they to me they don't they'll give you they'll kind of touch you here and there growing up, but they won't physically put a strong hold on you until you become an adult. So that's one thing I could understand, right? Because it has something to do with the Jewish tradition of things, man. And I mean, I'm gonna touch on that later, but let me just make my point real quick, okay? They wouldn't be mess with you as a if you're in high school and under 18 and stuff. But when you because Elisa Lamb looked pretty young and they took her life and stuff, man. You know what I mean? And there's not no one section doing this. And I mean, there's more, just like how there's human beings on Earth, this supernatural is the same thing too. And this one thing I could kind of make sense out of it is that their job is like guardianship. You know what I mean? And they are trying to create technology, man, for their side. Because now I'm realizing now that it's sides fighting sides and stuff, man. And but the higher you go, is the more unity they have. And I'm saying, so it's once again, um, uh, my king cousin. I serve in the English army, okay, but my king in the English army is cousins with the king in the France army. You know what I'm saying? So my king is the cousin of my king is related to the king of France. You know what I mean? They might have a little rivalry going on. I don't know about it and stuff. I just know I'm going to fight war, and I'm being misguided to fight war. You know what I mean? So I'm making real enemies now. I hate these people. I want to kill them and shit. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, high up in the chain of command stuff, man, it's a game they're playing. That's life, man. You know, um, because in this process too, because it's a lot of misdirection. So like I'm trying to see and understand what's going on, but I don't have that sight. And I mean, I'm just have to use my reason or my third eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be watching TV over here, but the real tricks is from right on the wall right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, so okay. So once again, right? I'm watching straight ahead, watching the television, and I'm thinking all the wires and all the connectivities in front of me because that's what the television is. But it could be a projected screen behind me, making me look forward it. So that's the kind of tricks that they play and stuff. So like, it's okay to pay attention what's in front of you, but sometimes to understand it, you gotta look around. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So in my whole process of what I've been going through, I know like they gamblers. And I'm saying they are definitely gambling, and they gamble on my life and stuff, man. And they gambling on people's lives and stuff, and you can't do nothing about it. And I mean, I could scream to my uncle all day, yo. When that guy Jay was telling me, oh, how cops go through the same stuff too, and you was right there, and all of a sudden you start laughing, that was them controlling you, right? The guy Jay is telling us everything what's going on, and you there laughing, cause you're a bozo. You know what I mean? You know, but hey, I was used also, and I didn't even know I was being used, so my uncle wouldn't understand. So I wouldn't waste my energy trying to explain that to him, man. You know what I mean? Sometime in the future, we all sit down and stuff, it's my turn to talk. But I'm not gonna take myself out of my comfort, go down to his shop and explain to him anything. Nah, you know, this stuff is just too exhausting. I rather just make videos and stuff, man. Cover my ass and shit. And really and truly, it's not covering my ass because me talking stuff like this, like invisible people and so on, this Dr. Grande together with all of his peers and stuff, who's higher up on that chain of understanding of the psychology world and stuff, gonna say, yeah, I'm definitely delusional. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm the only one, okay, because they never took a spaceship ride to Andromeda and come back talking about the stuff they seen in Andromeda. I'm the only one who physically experienced this, but I'm delusional. So I'm not. I'm supposed to like just swallow my pride and take the abuse and stuff, man. You know what I mean? It's not like I asked for it. Not like these rabbi, these four rabbi, and the Aka and Akiva and the other two, like they chose that life. You know what I mean? They chose to walk into the parties. I didn't choose this. I chose to put car lights on my car, and I chose to make sure my car lights was legal. You know what I mean? That's what I chose. You know what I mean? I didn't choose to be followed. And like really and truly, I didn't care I was being. I mean, it's not like I could take a knife and go puncture the guy's car that was driving along the road. You know what I mean? Like I don't care you follow me. You know what I mean? But like if stuff is to happen to me, I want cops to know that shit is going on. And that's why I was nervous. You know what I mean? I was extremely fuck nervous. Man. I was scared. You know what I mean? So what I was trying to do is say like, hey, if something go wrong, no, I've been complaining about it. And guess what? A lot of shit that went wrong, and nobody was ever brought to justice. It's just that I was in and out of the hospital and stuff. So no, I'm looking crazy and stuff. And that's all I could do. You know what I'm saying? And yet, in of its sense, these invisible entities will have people saying to me, "Don't make any videos. You're looking crazy out here and stuff." Nah, nigga, cause those invisible entities want me to look crazy. So they can't play God and the devil at the same time because I know them. That's why at times when I would make videos and stuff and people comment and so on, I know like Chief Handler or like all these random people and stuff, man, that buying into like gang stalking and shit. I just laugh at that shit. I mean, I don't laugh. I know it's them who's provoked me also playing the good guy or playing me and stuff. So God and the devil tricks that they doing and stuff. And I'm like, I'm calling them out and it's like, I realize they don't even care. They keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. I saw all this shit in '96, yo. If I got to do it over again, man, as soon as that shit happened, I was like, okay, mom, see you later. Jumping up plane and go right back to Trinidad. But it would have been still fucked up too because I that energy that made me kick my brother Tory and stuff, man, I would have been fighting that for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm Roman Catholic, man, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to say this, man. I don't want to say. I want to be truthful, man. Even if they plan my suicide and stuff and make it look like I suicide, I'm embracing that. I'm not fighting that. You know what I mean? Everything that I was taught is no fucking trash. As much as I love my kids and stuff, man, I don't give a fuck if I win the lie. Let me capture it on camera. I want to look in the camera. So I do not give a fuck if I'm in my kid's life. But her dad, Jill's dad, one time he was talking to someone. He was expressing to me how distasteful and disgraceful that is. Fuck all that shit. I don't care if I look like shit. You know what I mean? If I am fucking scared for my fucking life, fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't want to be my kid's life. You know what I mean? So when I do go back up there and stuff, man, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be an asshole to my neighbor and stuff. If their house burning down, I will fucking bring a hose, a bucket of water. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be hunky dory like I used to and stuff, man. I'm changed because that's what it say, man. Like, what's the purpose of gang stalking? Change every aspect of the targeted individual life. Change every aspect. So if you are a good person, they make you fucking evil. If you are an evil person, they make you a good person. So for me to be more evil, man, because right now the story about Balaam, the donkey and stuff, the wicked prophet and so on, like if my legacy is that I was a wicked person, please remember it's not me. Please remember Aaron Alexis is a good guy. Myron May is good people. You know what I mean? It's just that when they do stuff to them and so on, and like they go hiding, nobody gets in trouble, so they die under lies, under false pretense. I mean, they say go in peace, like Rabbi Akiva, go in peace. So you come in peace, you live in peace. That's a lie, yo. That's a lie. Because I've been doing that. I didn't, because remember, until I got to Philly, I didn't hit nobody car with no hammer. And I mean, I stood in my grass. And they use that as a means and say like somebody in the community say I was a danger to myself or them. You know what I mean, so if you're being good and people lying on you, like the guy in the VA hospital said, like if everybody's saying your breath is stink and so on, maybe you start to believe your breath does stink. You know what I mean? So like they're lying on me, they're lying on me, they're lying on me. Maybe I'm just an evil person. So I should just be evil. You know what I mean? So I suffer from PTSD and I'm just naturally evil. I just like to fight people. I just like to not be on my medicine. And I like to fuck a lot of bitches. And I don't like to be in my kid's life. And I'm very neglectful of my responsibilities. I got poor credit score. My credit score is going down. I mean, I got poor credit score. Um, I'm just making poor decisions. You know what I mean? And that's just it. I mean, I like to steal necklaces. You know what I mean? I like to hurt my wife feelings. I mean, that's what they've been hitting for. That's what they've been gunning for, yo. You know what I mean? And remember, like, it doesn't matter who you pray to, you don't get any redemption, yo. And that's just it. Redemption is not the word. You know what I mean? You don't get any justice. Because at the end of the day, man, that's the embodiment of sin. Because you could have all the intention to walk towards your wife lesbian friend, but you get pushed into your wife, um, and make your wife feel like you choked her into the, shoved her into the door. You know what I'm saying? And I'm holding my wife under her arm. You know what I mean? Like even shoving somebody into the door. I mean, yeah, if they're weak and stuff, you could use their arm, but like that doesn't fit the bill, man. And I would never get fucking vindicated, man. You know what I mean? And remember now, I'm gonna be good because once you live in, you're gonna always be experiencing drama. So I'm just gonna always, for the rest of my life, have a whole bunch of unnecessary drama. And no matter if you go in, walk in peace and leave in peace, it doesn't happen that way. I mean, like, cause there will never be peace. There will never be peace. Cause like every time I'm walking and stuff, man, I'm getting deja vu. So you see what I'm getting at? This was intentional. This was really, really intentional, man. And it showed me, man, like vet is just fucked. In your vet, you are fucked, yo. You can't make it in the workplace, and it damn for sure you're not supposed to make it at your house. You know what I mean? Only people who are supposed to stay married and successfully married and stuff is white people. Or if you're part of law enforcement. I really hope my boy Daniel Rose, from Brooklyn and stuff. I used to go to church together and stuff, man. God, man, please don't bring them around him, man. He doesn't need that. Sean, like nobody needs that, but especially him. Like he's making it so far in his first marriage, man. Don't bring them around him, man. You know what I mean? I don't even want to mention his name, but I if as you as truthful and you are alive, man. Like I'm not talking about this weak ass gods and stuff, man. They're weak. I mean, even Jesus Christ is weak. I want somebody really, really powerful, man. I mean, somebody who sits, who actually sits in heaven and feet is on the earth. That's the God I'm praying to, man.